Well, welcome back. I haven't done a video in such a long time I don't even remember how it works. Shame on me. In this video I'm just going to drive over to Torrevieja and poking on the truck, test out some new equipment, and enjoy a road trip in the beige Accord for the first time this year. So, you know, it's a great plan. I haven't even opened the hood, just started the car, and we're going to drive 150 kilometers and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll let you know if anything strange occurs, but for now I'm just going to enjoy the open road. Stay tuned, because I don't even know what's going to happen. Great plan. It's also almost 2 p.m., so it's a great time to start the day. Gotta get my shit together. Cool. Let's go. Oh God. It's gonna be fun doing this. Should I put my boots on and save my socks? Probably. Will I? That requires effort that'll save me pain in the future. Oh my God. Yeah. So, oh, a couple of fun things in the series of, you know, do as I say, don't do as I do. Sometimes don't even do as I say. Aside for the fact that I'm currently loading my socks up with snow, I'm here without a jacket, so that's good. No jacket today, even though it's scarcely above freezing. Don't have enough tools with me. Actually, I'm not even sure I'm going to open the hood right now. Where's that freaking flathead screwdriver that I always use to open the hood? It's supposed to remain in the truck, being that its, you know, entire purpose is opening the hood. Oh well. This should work, I guess. Part of the battery. Loud noises. Oh boy. Okay. Battery tie down. Yeah, no, this is just dumb. I really should put boots on. Let's see here. You just gotta hit it at just the right spot, at just the right angle. Oh, frick. Yeah, again, why do I do this to myself? Battery's plugged in. Shit to do. There it is, right at the top. At least I got a booster pack, but like, you know, why do I gotta be stupid? We know from experience, leaving the battery plugged in is a bad idea, but yeah. So basically what I'm saying is I could make a perfect list of everything not to do based on what I do actually do. Son of a bitch. That shuts us down pretty hardcore now. 0.32 volts. Basically dead completely. Which means I actually got to go home with it and revitalize it. I don't understand why I do these things. Okay, the battery is not frozen. So for convenience sake, we're gonna put this back. Now, I am putting it directly on the terminals, but both terminals are new and I don't really care. One day I will probably replace them. So there you go. All right, now, how do I turn this on? Like this? Bruh. You boosting? Are you doing a goon? Goon? Gone? Goo. I don't know what that means here. 12.5, yeah. Now do a boost, please. I don't know if you're trying to boost it or not. Well, that just popped off, so that's not a big deal. Okay, come on. What does that even mean? Anyway, whatever. Let's see if it works. I just need some form of life and I'll know that it's working. This is not going well so far, I will admit. Kind of a so far so bad kind of situation here. Alright. She dead. Oh, what a fool I've been. Frick's sake, man. I don't really want to take the battery out of the car that I actually have to drive home. I have a worser idea. It would be cool if this booster pack could actually be a booster pack. Hopefully at some point there's no more snow. Although it would be cool to triumphantly drive this thing through the snow. 12.5? What's wrong with you? Why does it... Oh, connection, I guess? Con. Not very helpful. Con. Stop trying to con me, damn you. Okay. Pain. The pain is that I haven't progressed more than what I've progressed. Also, what is wrong with the connection? It's, as far as I can tell, perfectly good here. I'm gonna have to start diagnosing a booster pack now. Con. What is wrong with you? Do I have booster cables? Probably not. Anyway, boosting with the Accord has never been the best plan. Connection. I'm not backwards. I'm not exactly sure what your problem is. Well, that's not great either, though. It's a bit better. Just come on now. I can assure you that it is connected, okay? All right, take two with completely different ideals in mind. The battery out of the Accord. We're just gonna do it. Of course, this does dramatically reduce the chances for success versus having a functional booster pack, but that's where we're at. Wow, okay. It smells pretty gross around here, actually. Well, I did smack this down a little bit. Okay, I need you to get out of there. Okay. fall. Okay. This is worse than just grabbing a dead battery. This is literally a battery I need to leave here with. Great plan. That thing's gonna go into here because that's all we can do. Bring it home and charge it, basically. This will work with some WD-40. Get rid of some of the battery acid here. That's fine. Yeah. Make sure not to close the hood on that. Probably will. I'm going to move it. As we've seen, my stupidity is unlimited, so. How to make sure to friggin' screw up your whole day. Well, don't, unplug the battery back in. Whoa. We got headlights. Bow, bow. Okay, I'm just gonna shove this into the car now. Oh, maybe not. I don't really have anywhere safe to put this. Okay. Now then, we've got headlights, which means we've got battery. It's nice to have it be alive a little bit. Okay, I got the whole truck in the scene. That's good. I think I'm gonna take the camera though. Take the other camera, which is in the front of the car. Gonna be a lot of footage for not much progress, but that's where we're at. Come here. We need your help. Ooh, I almost fell on my ass. I'm the one that's working without a pair of boots and walking around on ice and snow, so not too surprising, but okay. Let's see here. So on record, yep. Hit the record button, yep. Now then, why is that at 0? Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do that shit again, are we? I need to work on this truck and not just leave it alone. All right, well, we're gonna try again. Grab a pair of pliers. Let's see. I have something approximating pliers here. No, not big enough. This will work. Yeah, that'll work. Might break the terminal, but looks like I'm replacing this wire anyway at this point. Okay, well that'll work or it won't. I don't have a vice grip. We've learned that vice grips are the most useful tool. Also, I probably should turn the lights off. We've proven that the battery is working. Okay, lights off. Key in the on position. Yeah, we're out of gas. No, we're not. There's definitely... Yeah, we're not out of gas. You're gonna drive me to drinking. Probably water. But still. Come on, stay upright, you damn drunkard. Okay. Now then, clearly. Thinking here that if I do this, I feel like I should take this off, but it's already tight. Not much better. Let's try it again. So that wire seems to have somehow pulled out of there, which is not super optimal either. Okay, so what I'm doing is putting the wrench down on its
nut, basically. Oh, that's warm. Probably shouldn't be. Okay, there. That was a fun trick, actually. Who needs a hammer and a punch when you got a wrench and a bigger wrench? Okay. Take 3 now. Why is the fuel staying down now? I went up higher than that before. Oh, there it comes. Weird. Didn't go up before. It's kind of hard to see. There. Now I suppose that it would be a good idea to put gas in here. But, you know, let's see if we can actually crank it first. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay, that works. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see if we got spark, I guess. Cool. Oh. Dig that shoe. Dig that shoe under. Oh yeah, I got actual dome lightage happening too. More than likely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff right there. Continuing to refuse stubbornly and foolishly to actually... Oh, I do have a vice grip. It's right there. What a fool I've been. Literally sitting here being like, I wish I had a vice grip. What an idiot. I didn't grab a vice grip. Wow. Proving myself an idiot even as I'm not being an idiot. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to snap those out of there. I should have flathead screwdrivers to do it, but for some reason they're not here, so. Okay, that's one. I feel like it would be a good plan to take this out of here too. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. It's another issue to address sometime in the future, but, oh. Well, I suppose we didn't have spark. Supposing that I suppose that I can suppose. Okay, well, do we have fuel yet? Not really, no. So let's add some liquid, fuel, and see if she fires, or if it pops this thing off again instead. Yeah, I got a replacement for that, so hopefully it works. This is flammable. Yeah. Cycle the key like it actually activates a fuel pump of some kind. Strange habits between carbureted and non-carbureted engines, and I have both. Alright. I think we can safely assume that spark is probably not happening. Even though they say assuming is not a good idea, and I agree. Which is why we're going to double check, verify, and make sure. Yeah, we definitely have gas now. Absolutely certain of that. I can smell it. So, take this out of here. Smell the gas. So we got gas. But, you unclipped, right? Nope, it didn't. Or it reclipped. This is going to be super fun to put back together, it always is. Come on, there you go. So I don't have anything to actually clean these points with though. But let's see. That's there. That's there. What is this that I'm touching? Gasket? Yeah, gasket. No, need a light now. Oh yeah, that was dumb. Get at it quick enough and it's less dumb, right? Not really, the socks are already wet. So it's about as dumb as it gets. Okay. Yep, got ice in the bottom of my shoes and it's melting. Just dumbass shit going on in here. Again, I have boots. I'm just lazy, I guess. Alright, let's try that again. I'm pretty curious as to how much I need to, like how loudly I need to speak in order to be heard. Ignition ought to be off. That's good. I don't know how much I can see the corrosion though, or what I can actually do about it. Alright, let's turn the ignition on and shock myself. It's always a good time. Maybe I'll shock myself less if I grab gloves. That's a good idea, right? All right. No anti-shock gloves. These are not. Dry glove is better than wet hand, right? So I suppose, you know, let's see. We're looking here-ish somewhere. You can see a spark over here at least. Seems violent though. Alright. Yep. So the points are opening and closing and creating well, the desired effect really is what it's doing. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this back down over here. Doing. We've actually, no, it's definitely touching. I do need to lubricate some surfaces here at some point, like as soon as possible. Like, as soon as I get the lubrication stuff that I need. Okay. This is very difficult to do with one hand, so I'm gonna put the camera down, but basically flick that up. It's debatable whether or not this will work. I'm going to probably try something different if I don't get spark, but this is the diagnostics procedure here. Yeah. Oh boy. Basically, oh, there's water in my shoe. Should have brought a spare pair of socks. Without touching the positive terminal, we're going to just touch these two together here and try to deal with our fear, basically. Okay, we have spark, but it's orange. Of course, let me try that again here. So, the fuel pump might have just failed completely, or it's blocked. That's great. Alright, so what we're going to do is effectively complain about the fact that I have water in my shoe, even though I could have put boots on. Yeah. Do I have fuel here yet? Gonna have to swap. There you go. Could be that my accelerator pump is just foolar, but anyway. We'll turn the key off and take that spare spark plug out. It is entirely plausible that the spark is yellow because of a myriad of reasons, so it should still be strong enough to start the truck, assuming that it's because of the myriad of reasons that it could be, and not just because the spark is weak. So, get in there. Okay. Is there fuel? I don't know, man. I don't have any screwdrivers. Can't even freaking check. Is there coolant? I mean, it is likely that the accelerator pump is completely ruined, given what's going on over here. Also, I know for a fact that these wires leak freaking electricity, so it's very possible that this is arching here, you know. So that's good. It's an extra plus. I got a list of parts coming, but I'm gonna have to plug this back in now. Okay. Put this diagnostic spark plug back into the toolbox. That's virtually empty. At least I had a diagnostic spark plug. Good thing I collect garbage. All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try to drown it, basically, and see what happens. Sure. It's probably not way too much. Yeah. Yeah, gotta go try to start it before the vapors go away. I don't like this at all. Doesn't make sense to me. We've confirmed that there's spark. We've confirmed that we put fuel in it. It doesn't compute here that it's not running. Maybe I should put actual flammable liquids in it. I really want it to run before I leave here. Feels like 2020 all over again. Why doesn't it turn over? Maybe there's, water in the oil? No, that's impossible. Not this time. I mean, I'm happy with how it sounds when it cranks, though. There's at least that. Yeah. Why aren't you running, man? There's a spark. I've installed fuel. See if there's something more flammable around. Starter doesn't want to go. I'm gonna have to probably revive it at some point in the future. It's got oil on it, and we're parked on like a swamp basically, so that's super good. I shouldn't have put carb cleaner in there. Don't want to put carb cleaner in the bowl of your carb. It's not a good idea. Don't do it again, you dummy. Okay. Okay, well, let's try something all of the power isn't turning off, which is nice, but there does seem to be a decent issue happening here, which is less nice. So, stop threatening me with a good time here and try actually rectifying something. I doubt that it's the battery, but just tap it a couple times. Let's see. Okay. Tighten that a little bit more in the hopes that it actually works. What? I have full faith in this battery. Are you still recording? I have less faith in you right now. You are still recording. I don't know if I was recording at all before. I don't know if I even turned it on. Alright, let's see. Oh. Well, how has that made it worse? Don't touch it if it works, I guess. Somehow I've just made it worse. That seems normal. Tighten down the connection and it gets worse. Well, you are just a bundle of garbage, aren't you? Okay, I'd rather not break anything. That seems pretty tight. Oh, yes. Well, it's vice grip time then, isn't it? Oh, my water in my shoes. I don't like it. This isn't a sustainable solution, but there. Perfect. Okay, that ought to be good now. Way better than my shoes situation. This is pulling up stupidity left and right now. Obviously, the more I walk in the snow, the worse it's going to be. Why are we already on fire? Oh, that's not good. Well, we gotta take the starter out and double check that it's still alive to the list. But I'm very curious as to why the moment the engine starts, I get a shitload of smoke flying out of it. Very sad now. Starter has been flawless for the past 4 years. Now it's decided that it's tired. Anyway, we know it runs, so that's good. 51, 31, I don't know. Some lube and some flames. How much does this stink? Smells worse than deck varnish. Yeah. Oh, I'm high. I just got high. Fuck. Now I'm gonna be driving under the influence of gasoline. Yep. Can't leave anymore. So basically what I'm finding out here is that my absolute next project is starter and fuel pump, both of which I've been avoiding. Bendix is kicking out, and then the starter just stops. Usually smacking it with a hammer will help. Come on, I don't want to end this video now. All right, well, we're gonna pause at this point. It's been productive, though. I don't know if you can see me over there. Guess I could get out of the truck. I don't know what happened to the light bulb I grabbed. It's at this point in the video that we're going to just take a quick break and let the starter reconstitute itself. What was that noise? Good news, it is capable of starting. Spark exists. Bad news, the fuel is not getting to the carburetor so far as I can tell. I can double check now actually. It did fire for a second. Usually with the engine running it'll fuel better. Still dry. So I think what I'm going to be doing is taking off the carburetor. Yep. Take off the carburetor, bring the carburetor home, bring the battery home, rip both. Well, no, we're not going to rip the battery apart, are we? Fix. Am I in frame? I don't even know. Pretty high up. I should be in frame if I come here. I'll just go ahead and lean against the truck like this. What was I saying? This has been discouraging. Not really. We went through the correct process of diagnoses, the lazy way. That's the important part. Yeah, so rip the carburetor off. Assuming I got the tools for that. I have sockets. Rip the carburetor off, hopefully. So bring the carburetor and the battery back home, recharge the battery slow styles with my trickle charger. Take the carburetor apart and hopefully nothing breaks and we can figure out what's going on there. And then replace the fuel pump and give love to the starter next time I'm here. Also, I'm going to change the spark plug wires because I hate them. And I'm going to get those on order today or tomorrow. And I guess that'll be a good start to the season. Yep. Okay, I'm going to double check. I'm going to try again with the starter. It should bark off at this point. As long as the starter is going to work, it should just start now. Put that there. I also need to get new wires because I want to finalize the timing. And that just has not been happening because they keep shocking me, the little buggers. It's not like I necessarily need a timing light and everything. I just need it to idle. Once it idles, I know I'm there well enough. The vacuum is in and everything, so. All right, starter, show me what you got. It's not acceptable. It's not unacceptable what you got. I'll put the key copy in just for fun. It's just sharper. It's more unpleasant. Come on, starter, you got this. I believe in you. I have dragged water into the truck. Come on, man. I don't know why I'm changing keys. It doesn't matter. I prefer not to explode the battery. What a pain. Alright. Well, I don't need to take the keys with me just yet. I haven't completely given up. R.I.P. the starter, I guess. But there's still one thing that we can do to try to help it. And it's not dead. It's been far too reliable to be counted as dead right now. Seriously, like, the starter has been kick-ass. If I recall, I can see the starter from here, so let's see how accurate that is. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh. It's too warm to shove your leg in a pile of snow and not get any consequences. Could do it this way. Be less violent on the surface. Okay. That's a starter we have smacked. I'm a pretty big fan of where it's located, to be honest, but I don't know if I'm a main fan of where it's located once I start to try to take it apart. Okay. I wish the camera could cover a wider angle. Watching me walk around on this snow is hilarious, I think. I wouldn't know for sure, but I wasted it! Well, that does prove progress, though. So, we know the 2 steps that we must take. Smack, 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 smack. 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 Closely followed by ooh, and then run to the cab and try to start it. It's a foolproof plan, but somebody's gotta do it. Ooh. That's not one of the job, is it? Come on, don't fall into the hole. All right. I feel like that's been violent enough. I almost scratched the paint there. That would have been unacceptable. I know the paint's not pretty, but still recording? Very nice. I know the paint's not pretty, but a scratch would be absolutely destructive to the paint patina. Guess I haven't been violent enough. Well, that's just sad. Well, I guess no matter how reliable a component, a certain extreme level of neglect will kill it. Make sure not to lose or forget that there. This is the spot I always fall. Still insist on walking by it. The footwork of a Canadian. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm not sure if this is smart, good, or great, or I don't know. I'm pretty sure I should stop. Pretty sure I should stop. Doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to my own advice. You know when you should stop, but you just don't. That's where we're at now. It's not going to idle, obviously, but if we could maybe run for long enough not to just die right away, that'd be nice. I don't think I gave it enough fuel for that. If I had actual gas, this would be a much better plan. This is going to be empty before long. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that. place runs on diesel though. If anything, they only have diesel hanging around. What's that? Weird. Last try, because apparently we're teetering on the edge of killing this battery. It's not exactly made for this, shall we say. Something like that. I think we're out of fuel already. That's not doing nothing, man. There's no gas coming out of this carburetor at all. Yeah, that's basically empty. Under the impression WD-40 isn't all that flammable for some reason. Cool if I could tell whether or not there's actually fuel in here. But to me it doesn't look like there is. So, might be out of gas in the tank, and you know what? If that's actually the case, it would actually be advantageous to me. Alright, last try. No. Alright, we're done. It's over. That's it. This episode's gonna come out exactly as it is. Is this a thermostat? No, that's a radiator cap. I've not installed that yet. Okay, we're done. If I leave and it still cranks, that's good. Yeah, we're done. Oh my god, that could have been actually horrible. We're done. Being backlit probably isn't the best plan here. Hold on. Let's modify the scene a little bit. Could probably hear him with this microphone, but I'm going to definitely get him out of it. Okay, now then. What was I saying? Somebody that I suppose works here came and grabbed their car, so got interrupted a little bit. But starter works still, so that's good. I might have fixed it by using the pry hammer bar. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab the carburetor off of here, and the battery's already in the trunk, so that's fine. But pretty much done filming here, so tune in next time. I don't know when that's gonna be, but tune in. Also, I'm gonna grab a light because I don't know where I put it, and I want to replace this one. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment on my stupidity or my intelligence, whichever one you prefer. It's a strange mix when you can diagnose and decide what's wrong with a truck, but also can't remember to bring a jacket. Odd. Okay then. Battery's dying. Good timing. It's a lot shinier when the lightness is not quite right. That's the booster complaining. Probably should turn it off. Strange lighting, but it looks pretty cool.